right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here. Hey, well, this morning I had to get up extremely early to make an airport run, and I'm kind of concerned because I saw at least, and I'm not exaggerating, I saw at least 12 deer. And I left at shortly after 3 o'clock in the morning, on my way back home now, but I saw at least 12 deer on the sides of the road. Now, mind you, this is June. We're at the end of June, and deer are out next to the roads looking for food. What does that tell you? Well, I can tell you exactly what it tells me, because as I begin to look at all these fields out here in the country, I can see definitely the food that used to be planted 10 years ago, it ain't there. Farmers are no longer doing any type of farming in this area. And of course, when you have corn, soybean, beans, and you can go on and on and on. When these gardens are planted, they're actually, there's plenty of food for the wildlife, there's plenty of food for the people to eat. And it just simply ain't there. It ain't there. A lot of land for sale. People try to do whatever they can to make ends meet, including the deer. But it's that bad. So it's letting me know that there's a major issue, major problem going on in the world. Y'all would probably try to look at wildlife. They could tell you a lot about what the hell is going on. Also, I want to make this particular video here this morning. There's another deer right there next to the road. Seen it? And another thing I want to talk about honor and integrity. Honor and integrity. When you look, and if you ever had an opportunity to be around us when we are working at Straitway, we're very serious about our work and work ethic and when we do it. However, I need to say this because I need all the brothers to hear this, as well as brand new incumbent people coming in. Listen, everybody, especially if you are a man, you deserve the respect and honor as a man. This ain't the military to where people can just talk to you any old kind of way, and nor is this the worldly construction site to where you can just disparage people and talk to them any old kind of way. That's not what this is. As Israelites, we are to always speak to each other with respect, dignity, honor, and integrity. And I think a lot of times that most people are missing it. Let me give you an example. All right, I was talking with Elder Mitch the other day, and you know, he ran a good example by me. For instance, let's just say if I'm laying block, okay? And a lot of people has been around me laying block, right? And he'll say, all right, the way that you normally do it, because he watches me very carefully. He'll say, brothers, watch out for the line. Because if you're doing any type of masonry work, you know, the line is very important. And people who don't understand and don't comprehend and don't lay block, they don't understand how serious it is to lay the block to the line. So I say, brothers, watch the line. All right, let's say 15 minutes later, the line is still moving. People are moving in and it's bouncing all over. And then I will raise my voice and I will say, brothers, stay off the line. All right, now my voice is raised. Okay, and you go on another 15, 20 minutes and the line is still moving, or it gets moved. Then I'll say, damn it, didn't I just say stay off the damn line? Now see, that's big. Now you have to understand, everybody knows Pastor Dowell, my intent and my work ethic. Also, I'm 54 years old, so I can get away with a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to say get away. I can do a lot of things that somebody else can't do in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 20s, or whatever may have you, simply because people know my heart, my intent, and I have the experience. Look at them deer. Look, right there and right there. See them? Yes, sir. That's 14, 15. That's 15 deer already this morning. But just because I ended up getting to that level, it took me a while to get there, to speak to people that way. That doesn't mean that you're going to be honored or respected, and that doesn't mean that you should speak to people that way, because sometimes when you're, many people in their communication skills, it comes off as a foul spirit. And as the old saying out in the world, you get a hell of a lot more with honey than you do with vinegar. And there's another one right there, 16. And you're just simply not going to get the same amount of respect, because respect has to be earned. And that doesn't mean that everybody runs around and tries to act like Pastor Dowell, because you have not received that type of an entrance. You have not received that type of honor. You have not received that type of respect. You have not received that type of position where you have earned that amongst the brethren. Because, knowing people's thought and the intent of the heart is major. And so I hope that in some way, somehow, that people can listen to this, learn from this, and begin to grow. Because, you can't go around insulting Israelites the way you do in the world. You can't go around speaking to people and talking to people any old kind of way. Dignity, respect, because people will repulse and reject it one way or the other. And it shouldn't be that way. Now, I'm using this as an example, and I use an example this could apply to any area in any life, no matter what you're doing. Be you some type of leader, manager, or whatever it is. We're watching this world real fast. The hearts of people getting cold, hard, callous, and cruel. We're watching people becoming very sensitive and insensitive. We're watching people live on edge. We're watching people just losing their minds, and all kinds of stuff is going on. But you have to maintain self-control, and you have to maintain integrity. And I want y'all to remember this, especially in Israel. Every single brother, whether you believe it or not, must be dealt with respect, honor, and integrity, and dignity. The same way that you will want people to treat you, you had better treat people the same way. Now, if you want to be treated like shit, and then if you turn around and you try to treat people like shit, and you get shit back in return, don't complain. Don't complain. If somebody repulses at you and rejects you because of the way that you are, your disposition, your makeup, don't complain. Don't complain about it. But if you expect for people to honor you, respect you, no matter what your age, status, or category, whatever you're in, then you, at the same time, have to expect that same type of attitude and that display of the attitude from yourself. People have got to see it coming from you. And then that's how we'll get a hell of a lot more done. Not only done, but that's how honor will be exalted to the zenith. And then people would really truly understand what it truly means to have a brotherhood. Hope it said something to stimulate thought. Shalom, shalom.